Okay, so I'm back better than ever, you know what I'm saying? And I got something for you guys today. It's something that I've been like debating with like for a long time because one of my strengths is like positive thinking and thinking the best is going to happen and all that. So maybe that's kind of what has gotten me here to this point. So I don't want to throw that away. But I believe that thinking the worst in certain circumstances, like as far as people attacking you, whether it be verbally or non verbally, expecting that, not convincing yourself that, oh, it's not going to happen today, today's a new day. And no, you go out and you expect the worst, right? And the beauty of it all is that you don't end up thinking or being caught off guard to the point where you're just stunned and shocked throughout the day. And there's another aspect of it is if you don't like the blows that you get in like a fight, because you got to think about it, like a lot of this stuff is violence, is nonverbal violence or non-contact violence or verbal violence. If you relate it metaphorically to violence, like everybody always says that the punch that you don't see is the one that hurts the most, right? And so the problem is that at least in an actual boxing ring or in a fight, you know that you're in a fight. But in the real world, everybody's acting like there's nothing going on, that, nobody's attacking anybody. It's like all this fake politeness. Even when you can use politeness to still attack someone, everybody's acting like they're not attacking you, but they are, they're sending signals one way or another. And it happens more than what you think, like to everyone. And to some people, it happens more than you could even imagine, right? So the best way to go about life is just to realize, I wouldn't say this is how life should go because the world shouldn't be this way. This isn't life. This is dealing with this world the way that it is, right? And I don't think the world's in its natural state. I think that we can improve the world and all that. So I'm not going to say this is just the life wisdom, but dealing with the world the way that it is now, you need to go out expecting there to be verbal violence, at least nonverbal violence, you know? And that right there takes the shock out of it. You're not going out there thinking that, oh, today, today's different. I'm going to have this, great day. And you're trying to think positive. And then you go out there, you have your guard down and you get hit. And then it knocks you off balance a little bit. And then the next place that you go, you're already off balance. So then now that person's going to knock you all the way over, So it's like you don't want to have your guard up to the point where you're straining. See, everybody thinks that, oh, having my guard up, that's going to wear me down or that's some type of bad thing. It's not. Like, you don't have to be angry because people are attacking you. It's like a calm awareness. You're calmly aware of the fact that people are going to attack you today. It's going to happen to everybody, to all of you. You are going to be attacked each and every day, one way or another, whether you recognize it or not. Now, how often it happens, I don't know, but it's going to happen to you at least once. So, expecting that when you talk to this cashier, when you pass this person that you're passing, expect them to attack you one way or another. A dirty look. That's all it takes. Especially if you have you've been beaten down a lot by a narcissist. All it takes is a dirty look to kind of get you a little bit anxious. So overall, if you do kind of expect it, it takes the shock out of it. Like, that's the problem, is like you're shocked throughout the day all the time, and that wears you out. That causes tension. Like, it's hard sometimes for me to even complete like a day of work. Like, if I'm driving people and I'm meeting all these different people, right? if I don't expect people to do the wrong thing, then it'll be hard for me to get through my full day of work. Like I expect people, every person that gets into my car, right? I'm expecting them to be rude to me. I'm expecting them to do something, some way, somehow, right? And once I had this shift, my anxiety went down. A lot of people think that, oh, well, if you start thinking like that, you'll be paranoid, so you have more anxiety. But it's actually counterintuitive. You know, your anxiety goes down because you're not being shocked anymore. And also, since you're not shocked, you're able to reply when it happens. Like, I'm able to say like some of the best responses when I'm not off balance, when I'm not in a state of shock. I can just, and I'm able to do that. And even deeper than that, like a lot of times you don't even have to say anything. Like most of this stuff, it'll roll right off your back. The only reason why like when people say something to you most of the time, the only reason why it bothers you is because it shocks you. And the things that you do reply to, you can be kind with these people, right? Because now you get to shock them. Like I was able to shock another person. Like I shock people all the time now with my replies, right? Because at this point, it doesn't really even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I shock people all the time by the fact that I'm ready for it. And I'm not even mad. Like they'll say something, and I'll say something back. I'll say something back to them, and they're like, "What?" Like, and they're surprised that I'm not even mad that it didn't hit me. And it's not like I'm not nice to everybody who does this. By the way, like I'm not saying that's the way to be. Like I'm not Buddha. Like if somebody attacks me, I might decide to slay them. And then other times I might just, be really kind and just assertive with them, or not even say anything at all, right? At the end of the day, like a lot of these comments aren't even affecting me at all. Like I'm starting to be like a Jedi or something. It's crazy out here. And that's how it is, that's the day. And at the end of the day, I'd be working like long hours, right? But at the end of the day, like I don't even feel tense anymore or stressed. Like I'm able to just, go to sleep, not even think about it. Now, have I mastered everything in my life? No. But I've gotten to a new level, and I'm trying to bring you along with me. But I also was reading a couple comments about how much I've helped people and all this. And I want to say, yeah, I'm proud of that. Like I'm proud that there's people out here that I don't even know that really believe that I've changed their lives, So that was really cool. And I'm feeling the same way. Like a lot ever since I started this channel, it makes me think deeper about this stuff, and I've come up with some really good solutions. So it's changing my life too. So, and even the comments that I'm getting from you guys, like there's been at least like 3 comments that like legitimately have changed my life, from subscribers, so that's dope as well. So this is a community, you know what I'm saying? You guys are my followers, and that's all I got. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.